kids. It's the Miss Katie Preschool Show!
Hello, my little preschoolers. I hope you're having a great day today. Welcome to Video Preschool. This is preschool video class number 4. So I'm going to show you what you're going to need today for our class. First, you'll need your shoe with your shoelace. Remember, if you can't find it, just go get mom's tennis shoe or dad's tennis shoe, something that has a lace on it, and you can use that for practice today. You're also going to need your Y book paper and your Y the Yak project paper. And this one has 2 papers. So it's got this one and it's got this paper that has the little yo-yo on it. This bottom part is part of F the Fox. So when you cut this, cut it right through the middle. I'll show you when we do it on our project, and save this bottom part for your next project. Okay, then you'll also need your On the Farm adding page. It's got chicks and eggs and sheep and little bells on it, so you'll need that. And then you'll also need a Day on the Farm page. So you'll need that one too. You'll also need the little piece of yellow yarn that you have in your craft bag. You'll need a pair of scissors, some tape. If you don't have flamingo tape, any tape will do. This is just my fun flamingo tape. And then you'll need some crayons, pencils, markers, whatever you've got will work great. All right, so go grab those things. If you don't have them already, you can press pause right now, and then when you're all ready, come back and press play. Okay guys, we are going to sing our Happy Preschool Day song. So instead of saying good morning or good afternoon, we're going to sing Happy Preschool Day. Here we go, fingers up. 1, 2, 3. Happy Preschool Day, Happy Preschool Day. How are you? How are you? It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. We'll have fun. We'll have fun. Good job, you guys. Okay, if you're not standing already, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Here's the flag right here, so remember to look at the flag while you say the Pledge of Allegiance, and remember we need to show respect. Very good. Okay, if you turn and put your hands out like an airplane, remember this hand is our left hand. Do we want to put our left hand on our heart? No, that's the wrong one. This hand is our right hand. Is that the one we want to put on our heart? Yes, it is. So put that one on your heart. Stand up tall. Remember, we want to show respect. No goofing around when we say the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, look at the flag. Hand on your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, you guys can sit down. We are going to do our calendar questions. So we're going to go over the answers one time, and then I'm going to ask you the questions and see if we can get them right. All right, first question. This is called a calendar. Very good if you got it right. Okay, do you remember what month it is? It starts with an A. The month is April. A for April. How many days are in April? Do you see all these days? All of these days are in April, and there are 30 days in April. Today is this day right here. Today is Thursday, April 16th. Now, you might not be watching this video on Thursday, so if you're not, ask your mom and dad what day it is today. So when I ask that question, you can say what day it actually is for you, because I'm recording this on Thursday, but you might be watching it on a different day. So say today is Thursday, or say today is, and say what day you're watching this video. Okay, what holiday is in April? Do you guys remember the holiday we had a few days ago? Yep, it's Easter. Easter is our holiday. And last question, what season is it? I'll give you some clues. It's when it rains a lot, it starts to get warmer outside, the grass starts to turn green, and the flowers start to bloom. Oh, and all of the animals start to wake up from hibernating all winter. So they've been asleep. Remember way back in September and November when we were talking about hibernating and the animals getting ready to hibernate? Well, they've been sleeping all the way from then until now, and spring is the time that they start to wake up. So bears will be coming out of their caves, and squirrels will be coming out of their trees, and ladybugs will be coming out from under their rocks and their logs. And if you guessed spring, you got it right. Okay, now I'm going to ask you all the questions. I'm going to give you a minute to answer, and then I'll tell you the answer, and you can see if you got it right. But try to answer the question before I give you the answer so you can see if you got them right. Okay, first question. What is this called? You guys always say that this is the easiest question. And if you said calendar, you got it right. Good job. Okay, this is the month. So what month is it? Starts with an A. Did you say April? If you did, you got it right. If not, say April so you can remember for next time. Good job. Okay, how many days are in April? Think about it for a second. Look at this number. The answer is 30. If you said 30 days in April, you got it right. Okay, next question. What day of the week is today? It is Thursday. Good job. Or if you're watching it on a different day, ask your mom and dad if you got the answer right, if you said the day that you're actually watching this video. Because you might be watching it on Friday or Saturday. So if that's the day that you're watching it, then today is that day. But I'm videoing this on Thursday. All right, next question. What holiday is in April? If you said Easter, you got it right. Good job. Okay, last question. What season is it? Think about what season it is. If you said spring, you got it right. Good job, you guys. Good job on your calendar questions. All right, we're going to count Mr. Gobble Gobble's feathers. So everybody say, hello, Mr. Gobble Gobble. All right, we're going to count Mr. Gobble Gobble's feathers. Count with me. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. How many feathers does Mr. Gobble Gobble have? He has 20 feathers. That's a lot of feathers he's got. That makes him a beautiful turkey. Okay, today we are going to count like robots. Do you guys remember how to count like robots? Here we go. Robots, turn your on button on. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good, robots. You can do a robot dance. Power off. Good counting, little robot. That was fun. I know you guys like the robot counting. That's one of the fun ones. Okay, we are going to sing our 4 songs. So we need to sing our Days of the Week song, our month song, our numbers song, and our 4 season songs. So you might wonder why we sing these every single preschool video class. And the reason why is because when we learn something, we want to repeat it over and over and over again so that we remember it. So the more we do it, and every time we do it, we remember it better and better every time. Because you want to remember your days of the week and your numbers and your months and your seasons for when you go to kindergarten. Because they'll ask you if you know those, and you can sing your song for them when they ask you if you know the days of the week, the months, the numbers, and the seasons. All right, so here we go. First song is Days of the Week. So get your fingers up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Days of the week. Days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday, days of the week, 7 days. Good job. Okay, let's do our month song. Remember, pat and clap, silent hands. See if you can make them so quiet. But sing loud. 1, 2, ready, set, here we go. January, February, March, and April, May, June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months in a year. Clap, woo! Good job. Let's do our number song. Up and down, silent hands. Ready, set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. Then our last song, our 4 seasons song, the one that we've been learning all month long. Remember, the 4 seasons are fall, winter, spring, and summer. All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Fall, winter, spring, and summer. Fall, winter, spring, and summer. Fall, winter, spring, and summer. 4 seasons in a year. Oh yeah. Great job, you guys. I am so proud of you. You are learning those songs so well. Good job. Okay, guys, we are going to practice tying our shoe. So, grab your practice shoe or grab one of Mom or Dad's tennis shoes, or maybe you have a tennis shoe with shoelaces, and we are going to practice. If you don't have it right now, press pause, go grab your shoe, and then come back and press play. All right, if you have your shoe, here we go. You're going to take the 2 laces. Make sure they are straight, that they're not tangled up. And remember, the first thing you're going to do is cross those laces, this one over the top of the other one, so it makes a nice X right there in the middle. Then you're going to take the right shoelace and you are going to poke it through the top of that X and pull it out. Then you're going to take both shoelaces and you're going to pull them to the sides so that middle tightens up nice and tight against your shoe. Then you'll have 2 long laces. Then you're going to take the right side and you're going to make a loop and hold it with your thumb and your pointer finger. And then you're going to take this string and wrap it around your thumb and poke it through the hole. Then you're going to grab onto that loop, grab onto the other loop with your finger and pointer, and you're going to pull them tight so that it makes a nice tight bow. So you have this loop, and 2 strings. All right, you guys, take time to practice. About 5 minutes, press pause, practice, and then come back and press play. All right, guys, how did you do on your tying your shoe practice? How did it go today? Did you get a little bit better today when you practiced? If you did, good job. If you're still struggling, just keep practicing. Remember, every time you do it over and over and over again, you get a little bit better every time. So just remember, keep at it, keep practicing, and eventually you will learn how to tie your shoe all by yourself. All right, this week we are learning the letter Y, the yak. And do you guys remember what Y the yak says, what sound it makes? Yep, it yells, yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's a fast sound, so we say it fast when we say it. So remember, Y the yak loves his yellow yo-yo. Do you guys know what a yo-yo is? It's a round little toy that has a string on it. And you hook the string to your finger, and when you let go, the yo-yo unwinds, and then if you pull it just right, the yo-yo will come back up the string. If you haven't ever had a yo-yo, maybe you can ask for that for your next birthday, because yo-yos are really fun. So Y the yak was really excited when he got his yellow yo-yo, and he yelled because he was so excited. So today we're going to make a Y the yak project. So right now you will need your Y the yak paper. You'll need your yellow yarn, and you'll also need your other Y the Yak paper that has the little yo-yo on it. You're going to need some scissors, some tape, and some pencils or crayons. So I'm going to show you how to do your Y the Yak project first, and then I'm going to have you press pause and you'll go work on your name paper and your Y the Yak project. Okay, so first of all, you're going to take this Y the Yak paper, and on the outside you'll see that there's a dotted line all the way around. So you're going to take your scissors. Remember, when you walk with your scissors, remember to hold them like bunny ears. You're going to wrap your hand around that middle part if you need to walk with your scissors, and make sure the two loops are sticking up like little bunny ears. You'll walk over, sit down to where you're going to do your project, and then when you sit down, you're going to point your scissors up to the ceiling when you're ready to use them to cut. Remember, your thumb goes in the little hole, and your 3 fingers go in the big hole. Then you're going to start. Remember, when we cut, we always start at the bottom. It's opposite of when we write. When we write, we start at the top. And on this paper, you don't need to write your name on it because we're actually going to cut this part off and throw it in the garbage. So if you write your name on it, it's just going to go in the garbage anyway, so you don't need to do that. Okay, so you're going to start on the bottom and you're going to cut on this dotted line all the way around your yak. So start at the bottom, thumb on top. Remember, we don't want to cut with our thumb on the bottom. We want to keep our thumb on top. And it's easier if you hold your paper. If you hold your paper down here, that sometimes works on the table, or you can hold it up like this, but make sure you keep that thumb on top. You're going to cut up this way, then you're going to cut up the next side. Then you're going to turn it and cut this way. So see how I always turn my paper so that my scissors are starting at the bottom and cutting up. Okay, so then you'll take your garbage, set it aside for a minute. Remember, we need to clean that up when we're all done. We always clean up our messes when we're all done. All right, so you have your Y the Yak paper. Now, this next part, you might want to get your mom or dad to help you with. There's 2 little dots right here. And what you're going to do is you're just going to take a pencil and you're going to poke a little hole where that dot is. And then you want to poke one down here. You don't want to make it too big, so maybe ask your mom and dad to help you. You just want to make it big enough that the yarn that you have will go through it. We're going to do that in a minute. So you're going to set that aside, and then you're going to get your other Y the Yak project paper. So you're going to take your scissors again, and you're actually going to cut off the bottom part of this paper. Now this part is your F the Fox paper for our F the Fox project. So I'm going to have you take this and set it aside, and you're going to keep that for when we learn our letter X. So you only need this top part for today. So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut out that yo-yo just right around the circle like this. So cut around, turn the paper as you cut, all the way around until you have your yo-yo cut out. Now this part is garbage, so just set it over with your garbage and we'll clean that up when we're all done. On this yo-yo, you'll see right in the middle there is another dot. So you're going to take your pencil or have your mom and dad help you. Now this one's a little bit tricky because it's a smaller piece of paper, and if you poke too hard, then it might rip your yo-yo. So be really careful, put your pencil, sharp pencil right on that dot or a pen, and poke a little hole right in it. You have to go kind of slow, maybe twist it a little bit. Maybe have your mom and dad help you with that so you don't rip your yo-yo, okay? So you cut your yo-yo out and poked a hole in it. Then you're going to take your yellow yarn. Actually, before you do that, let's color our yak and our yo-yo. So do you remember what color Y the Yak likes the most? If you said yellow, you guessed right. Y the Yak loves yellow. And why do you think Y the Yak loves yellow so much? Maybe if you guessed that yellow starts with a y, just like yak, you guessed right. Y the Yak loves yellow because it starts with a y sound, just like Y. So I'm going to color my yo-yo yellow, and I'm also going to color my yak yellow. But you can color your yak any color you want. So when you get to this part, you will grab your favorite color or yellow, whatever you want to do, and you're going to color your yak. Okay? Then when you're all done coloring your yo-yo and your yak, you're going to take your yellow yarn and you're going to poke it through the back of your yo-yo, through that little hole. See that? So you want to make sure you poke the yarn through the back of the yo-yo. Then you're going to take this top piece of yarn and you're going to poke it through the hole right there on your yak. And on the back, to make sure it stays, you're going to take a piece of tape. I got my flamingo tape. And you're going to tape the yarn to the back of your paper so that it doesn't come out. Then you're going to take the bottom part of your yarn and poke it through the bottom hole on your paper. And it's okay if you ask mom and dad or big brother and sister for help with this part. If you need some help to put that yarn in, that is just fine to ask for help. So you're going to poke it through that bottom hole, and then on the back, you're going to fold it over, use another piece of tape. You're going to tape that down like that. If you have a little extra piece of tape hanging over, just fold it over on the side. And then if you have extra yarn and you don't want that on there, you can just cut that off and put it in your garbage pile. Then on the front, you have a yellow yo-yo for your yak to play with. So if you hold it at the top, that yo-yo will slide up and down the string just like a real yo-yo. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so let's go over what you're going to do to make your Why the Yak project one more time. So don't do anything yet, just listen and watch so you know exactly what to do for your Why the Yak project. So first, you're going to take your Why the Yak paper, and what's the first thing you do with your yak paper? Yes, you're going to cut out the square with your yak in it. Then you're going to take your other paper. Remember, this had the top part with the yo-yo on it. You're going to cut that paper in half. And remember, put this aside so you can save it when you do F the Fox. And you're going to cut out that little round yo-yo. Once you have this cut out and this cut out, what do you do next? If you said color your yak and your yo-yo, you're right. So you're going to color your yak and your yo-yo. What color is Why the Yak's yo-yo? It is yellow, that's right. And then what color do you color Why the Yak? Any color you want. You can color the yak any color you choose. Okay, so after you color your yak and your yo-yo, you're going to take your yarn, and remember, you're going to poke it through the back of your yo-yo. Otherwise, the yarn will be over the top of the yo-yo and you won't be able to see it. So you want to poke the yarn through the back of the yo-yo, poke it through the top hole, tape it on the back, poke it through the bottom hole, tape it on the back, and then if you have any extra yarn, you can cut that off. If you need help, remember to ask for help. Do we say, I can't? No, remember, don't say I can't. Remember to ask for help or say, I'll try my best. You guys got this. Have fun working on your yak project, and also remember to work on your name paper. So press pause, work on your name paper, your Why project, and then come back and press play. Good luck. All right, kiddos, how did your Why the Yak project go? Did you get it all done? Great job. If you want, ask your mom and dad to take a picture of you and your Why project and text it to me so I can see your awesome project that you just did. And remember, if you haven't already, remember to clean up all of your garbage. Throw it in the garbage can, put your scissors away, put your crayons away. Make sure you clean up all of your stuff before you move on to what we're going to do next, okay? So make sure you've cleaned up your mess. All right, we are going to read our Why the Yak book paper. So if you don't have it already, go get your Why the Yak book paper, and we're going to read it together in just a second. All right, preschoolers, you should have your Why book paper. So if you don't have that, press pause and go get it, and then come back and press play. If you do have it, I want you to point to this big Y at the top on page number 1. So touch under that Y and say, yeah. Good job. So this is big Y, and this is little y. They both make the sound yeah. Very good. Say that with me again. Yeah. Very good. Okay, come down to this next word, touch under it, and say Good. Touch under the next word. This is a big word. Touch under it and say picnic. Very good. So let's read the title of this book. A Picnic. So what is this book about? Do you guys remember from when we read it last time? Very good. It's about a picnic. And the kids have a picnic and they bring different things to the picnic. So come on over here to page number 2. And I want you to touch the first word, the first big word in the middle of the page here. All right, touch under it and say Jim. Touch under the next one and say Ted. Next one, say Jen. Next one, Kim. And touch under the last one and say Ben. Very good. So these are all the kids that are going to be in this story about a picnic. Come down to the next row and come back to the first word in that row. Touch under it and say ants. Touch under the next one and say yes. That starts with a yeah. Touch under the next word and say yells. Good. That one starts with a yeah also. Touch under the next word and say hot. Touch under the last word and say dog. Very good. Come back down to the very bottom row. Go back to the first word in that row. Touch under it and say cob. Touch under the next word and say jam. Touch under the next word. Remember this word from the front page? That word is picnic. Very good. Touch under the next word and say pop. And touch the last word and say can. All right, these are all the words we're going to find in our story today. So come over down here to page number 3. Find the first word at the bottom of this page. It starts with a yeah. And touch under it. Okay, I want you to follow along with your finger and touch under each word as we read it. Here we go. Yes, a hot dog, yells Jim. So what did Jim yell? A hot dog. Very good. Do you think he's excited about having a hot dog at the picnic? What do you think he's going to do with that hot dog? Do you think he's going to wear it on his hat? No. Is he going to feed it to his cat? No. Is he going to eat it? Yeah, I bet he's going to eat that hot dog. All right, come over to page number 4. Come down to the bottom and find the first word on that page. The word yes. It starts with a yeah. Okay, I want you to notice this little line with a dot underneath it after the word yes. That is called an exclamation point. Can you say that? Exclamation point. That's a big word, exclamation. And then it's a point at the bottom. So an exclamation point means when you're reading something that has an exclamation point after it, instead of just saying yes, you say it like this instead. Yes! Because an exclamation point means that someone is excited. So they're saying this word in an excited way. So instead of saying, yes, Cobb, yells Ted, we would read it like this. Yes, Cobb, yells Ted. Do you see the difference? So when we read this, I want you to read it with an excited voice, like that exclamation point is telling us to do. And there's one right after the word Cobb, so we're going to say Cobb in an excited way as well. Okay, here we go. Touch under each word as we read. Yes, Cobb, yells Ted. So what did Ted bring to the picnic? Corn on the cob. But does he call it corn on the cob? Nope. He just calls it cob. Isn't that silly? All right, I'm going to move my paper up. Okay, we're going to move on to the next page right here, page number 5. So come down to the bottom, find the first word on that page, the word yes. And remember, I see exclamation points, so how are we going to read this? Are we going to read it sad? Nope. Are we going to read it boring? Nope. Are we going to read it excited? Yes, we are. Here we go. Yes, a pop can, yells Ben. So what did Ben bring to the picnic? Yes, a pop can. All right, come on over to page number 6. Find the word yes and touch under it. Follow along with your finger as we read. Remember to read excited. Here we go. Yes, jam, yells Jen. So who brought jam to the picnic? Jen, very good. Jen brought jam to the picnic. What do you think she's going to do with that jam? Maybe, she might. All right, come down to page number 7. Come down and touch the first word on this page. Now, this word starts with an A, and your A might be cut off a little bit. It looks like it didn't print very well, but that word is ants. So let's say this excited because look, there's an exclamation point behind that word. So we're going to say it in an excited or yelling way. Here we go. Ants, yells Kim. Uh-oh, who came to the picnic? Ants. Do we like ants at the picnic? No, no, no. Okay, come on over to page number 8. Come down and touch under the first word on that page. Follow along with your finger as we read. Here we go. Ants at the picnic. Oh no. Is that a happy excited or a oh no excited? Yep, I think you're right. Good job reading today, you guys. All right, you guys, we're going to go over our sounds that we've learned so far. So remember to say all the sounds with me. Remember, this means get ready. This means say the sound. And this means stop. All right, here we go. M, the moose munches. Very good. T, the tiger taps. T. Good job. Remember to wait until I touch under the sound before you say it. A, the alligator was angry because he lost his apple. Ah. S, the snake slithers. S. B, the bear blows bubbles. Buh. Buh. Say it again one more time. Here we go. Buh. H, the horse huffs. C, the caterpillar cuts. K. I, the insect is itchy. Eh. This is a slow sound. L, the lizard licks. Oh. Get ready? Oh. J, the jellyfish jiggles. It's a fast sound. J. P, the pelican pops. P. Good. F, the flamingo was freezing. This is a slow sound. Get ready. Uh-oh, wait till I touch under it. Very good. Oh, the ostrich sings opera. Ah. And the newt was naughty. D, the dinosaur dances. My feet are dancing, but you can't see them. Get ready, here we go. D. G, the goose giggles. Get ready. G. R, the rhino races. Remember, he races down the racetrack. It's a slow sound. Get ready. U, the pup wants up. Ah. E, the elephant exercises. Eh. K, the kangaroo kicks. K. And remember the letter we're learning this week? Y, the yak yells. Yeah. Try that again one more time. Yeah. Very good, you guys. All right. Now we're going to look at our vocabulary words today. So try to remember all the vocabulary words and say them with me. See if you can say all the words. Here we go. Show respect and be polite. Have good behavior. Animals that slept all winter hibernated. Good. We want to be safety heroes and stay away from danger. We want to eat good food. It's called nutritious food. Another word for thankful, grateful. Opposite of sick, healthy. A big dinner, feast. Santa is jovial. Christmas decorations are festive. To go get something, fetch. We pretend with our imagination. A good idea is ingenious. Another word for awesome, remarkable. We have 5 what? Senses. Something that tastes really yummy. Scrumptious. Another word for sleep, slumber. Everything outside that's not made by people. Nature, very good. This is a big one. This is something that gets you from one place to another place. Transportation, very good. The opposite of wild, or animals who are trained to be around people, are tame, very good. And this is the word we're learning this week. Do you remember what it is? Laborious. Can you say laborious? This is one of my favorite words, laborious, because I really like to work hard. I love when I work hard because it makes me feel strong and happy, and it feels like I've done something good for the day. So I love doing things that take a lot of work, or things that are laborious. So today, I want to give you a challenge. I want you to find something that you can do that is laborious. Something that takes a lot of work that would be really helpful to your mom or dad. Something that you could do to help them out today. Maybe you could ask them if there's something that you could do around the house that is laborious. Say, Mom, Dad, could I do a laborious job for you? Because I would really like to help out today. And see what they say. And then go do that laborious job. Come back and tell your mom and dad. Say, Mom, Dad, that job was laborious, but I did it. Can you guys do that today? Okay, one more time. Say laborious. Laborious. Very good, you guys. All right, I'm going to tell you about another job that is really, really laborious. Farmers live on a farm. And what do farmers have on their farm? Lots of animals, right? And we've been learning about animals this month. And we're going to learn about animals that live on a farm. And farmers have to take care of those animals. So usually they have cows and pigs and chickens and goats and horses and cats and all kinds of animals on their farm. And they have to feed those animals, and they have to give them a place to live. And sometimes the cows break through the fence and they have to fix the fences. And they have to milk the cows because they get milk from their cows, and they have to go collect the eggs from the hen house where the chickens lay their eggs. So being a farmer is a very laborious job. They have a lot of work to do. So we're going to read a book about farm animals, so you guys can see pictures of animals that live on a farm. And before we start this book, I wanted to tell you guys that my sister lives in Florida, and she lives on a farm, and her pigs just had 16 piglets last week. So one mama pig had 16 babies all at the same time. Little teeny tiny piglets. And some are pink, and some are brown, and some are white, and some have spots. They are so cute. So maybe if I can get a picture, I'll add a picture of my sister's piglets on this video. Hopefully I can get one. Okay, this book is called Farm Animals. Farm animals. The animals that live on a farm help us in many ways. Some give us eggs, some give us wool for clothes, some give us meat, and some give us milk to drink. Do you know which animal does what job? What is this? Is that a lamb? My mom is a ewe, my dad is a ram, and me? Well, I'm a fluffy lamb. Did you know that in the summer, farmers shear their sheep? That means they shave all the wool off their sheep. The sheep get too hot in the summertime when it's hot outside with all that wool on them. So the farmers shave the wool off, and they use the wool to make socks and scarves and sweaters and all kinds of things for us to use. And then the sheep grow new wool the next wintertime to keep them warm. Woof, woof. What's this animal? A doggy. I help the farmer to herd his sheep. Then I lie in my basket and fall fast asleep. I wag my tail when I'm happy and glad. I yelp and howl when I'm feeling sad. Did you know that farmers use whistles to talk to their dogs and tell their dogs what to do? So dogs can actually learn what different whistles mean. So farmers will whistle to have the dog come, and farmers will whistle to have the dog go get the sheep out in the field and bring it back to the pasture or back to the fence. So dogs are very helpful on a farm. Oh, what's this one? A piggy. I grunt and I snort and I dig about. I look for roots with my piggy snout. When it's hot, I roll in the mud or a pool. It's the only way I can keep my cool. Did you know that pig meat is called pork? So ham, bacon, and sausage are all different kinds of pork meat, and they come from a pig. Ooh, what are these? Is this a chicken? Nope. This is a chicken or a hen, and this is a rooster. The difference is hens or chickens are girls, and the rooster is a boy. Cock-a-doodle-doo! I strut around, I scratch the ground. I'm fine, I'm proud, I'm very loud. Cock-a-doodle-doo! I scratch for food with my chicken feet, and I lay eggs for you to eat. Cluck, cluck. Did you know that chickens cannot fly very far or high? They use their wings to fly up to a perch at night, just about this tall, and they will sleep on the perch so that foxes and coyotes can't get them at night. Moo! I am a cow, hear me moo. I make milk, it's good for you. Did you know that milk from a cow is used to make butter, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream? Did you know that? So the farmers will milk the female cows or the girl cows, and then they can use that milk to make butter, cheese, yogurt, and ice cream. Also, steak and hamburger come from cows as well. Nay, I stand up all day. I eat grass and I eat hay. But what I like best is to gallop and play. Nay. Did you know that horses were once used in the olden days to pull plows and carts on the farm? Because back in the olden days, they didn't have cars or tractors. They just had plows, and then they would hook the plow with ropes to the horse, and the horse would pull the plow to dig holes or to move objects, because horses are very, very strong. Now, horses are used just to ride on. Quack, quack. See me waddle, hear me quack. I duck underwater for a weedy snack. I'm always looking for food to eat. I splash all day with my wings and feet. Quack, quack. Did you know that ducks have waterproof feathers to keep them dry? So when ducks go in the water, their feathers don't get wet. When they get out of the water, all the water just rolls right off their back, and then they're dry. They don't get wet in the water. Bleep, bleep. I have a beard and horns. I'm a billy goat. When it's cold, I keep warm in my woolly coat. In the fields, I skip around. See how high I leap and bound. Bleep, bleep. Did you know that goat's milk can be used to make tasty cheeses? So you can drink goat's milk, and they make cheese out of goat's milk. So it's called goat cheese. And have you ever tried goat cheese before? If you get a chance, try it. Some people like it and some people don't like it. But you'll never know unless you try it. So if you ever get the opportunity, try some goat cheese. Meow. During the day I wash my paws, but when nighttime comes I sharpen my claws. I sneak around the barn or house. I'm ready to pounce on an unlucky mouse. Did you know that cats have special eyes so they can see at night? And farmers love to keep cats on the farm because mice run all over the farm, and mice will eat all the crops, and they'll dig holes or chew holes in things. So farmers don't like mice on the farm. So when they have a cat on the farm, the cats chase the mice and catch them so that there aren't a lot of mice on the farm. Yes. Honk honk. This is a goose, and they make a hissing noise. And I'll tell you a quick story. I was on the golf course once, and I hit my ball over by the pond. And when I went over to get it, there were about 5 of these geese. And they're about this tall. They're pretty big. And as I got closer and closer to my ball, the geese started chasing me and honking and hissing at me. So I just ran back to my cart, and I left my ball, and I went somewhere else because I did not want to get bit by a goose. They can be very, very cranky. I hang out by the pond where I like to be boss. Mess with me and I'll become cross. Then I'll honk and hiss just like this. Honk, honk. Geese eat grass. They pull it up with their strong beaks. They eat lots and lots of grass. All right, now I'm going to ask you some questions to see how much you learned about animals who live on the farm. The first question is, what is a daddy sheep called? Ooh, that's a tricky question. If you remember, a daddy sheep is called a ram. Can you say ram? Very good. What does a dog do when it feels happy? Good. It barks or wags its tail when it's happy. How does a farmer talk to his sheepdog? Yep, he gives whistles. He whistles and the dog knows what to do. What is goat's milk used to make? Do you remember what goat's milk is used to make? Goat cheese. Very good. Do chickens fly very far?
That's correct.
No, they don't. They just fly up to that perch to sleep at night, but they don't fly in the sky like other birds do. How do pigs stay cool when it's hot outside?
Yeah.
Yep, they roll in the mud, or they like to sit in a pool or a small puddle of water. What does a billy goat have on its head? Oh, if you guessed a horn or 2 horns, you guessed right. Good job. Which animal does yogurt come from? If you said cow, you got it right. Remember, cow's milk is used to make yogurt. What does a goose eat? If you said grass, you got it right. Goose or geese eat grass, and they pull it out of the ground with their strong, strong beaks. Great job, you guys. Okay, we're going to read another book called Down on the Farm, and we're actually going to listen to it on a CD. So let me press play.
His counterpart is
Down on the Farm by Marilee Kuttner. Illustrated by Will Hillenbrand. When you hear this sound,
Yee-haw!
it's time to turn the page. Sun comes up, kid wakes up. Down on the farm, down on the farm.
Yee-haw!
Rooster, shoo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Down on the farm, down on the farm.
Yee-haw!
Crows peck straw. Caw, caw, caw! Down on the farm, down on the farm. Horses say, neigh, neigh, neigh. Down on the farm, down on the farm.
Yee-haw!
Cows will chew. Moo, moo, moo. Down on the farm, down on the farm.
Yee-haw!
Time for lunch. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Down on the farm, down on the farm.
Yee-haw!
Ducks come back. Quack, quack, quack. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Geese kerplunk. Honk, honk, honk. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Turkeys squabble, gobble, gobble, gobble. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Dogs on roof, woof, woof, woof. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Pig snouts point, oink, oink, oink. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Goats repeat, bleat, bleat, bleat. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Sheep graze far, ba, ba, ba. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Chicks won't sleep, peep, peep, peep. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Cats pow wow, meow, meow, meow. Down on the farm, down on the farm. Sun goes down, shh, quiet town. Down on the farm, down on the farm.
The end. Okay, kids, since we're learning about farm animals, today for our math learning, we are going to use this paper on the farm. And today we are going to add, and adding means to get more. Very good. So it means we have something, we get more of something, and then we count how many we have all together. So this is an example of one of the math problems that we're going to do. So first of all, we're going to count how many chickens we start with. We are going to pretend that we're on a farm and we have some eggs that are hatching. And 2 eggs, or 2 chicks, hatch out of that egg. So we're going to count those chicks. 1, 2. So see how they wrote a 2 underneath there? Now this little sign right here is called the plus sign. And plus means to get more. We use the plus sign when we add. So we had 2 chicks hatch out of their eggs, plus we're going to have more chicks hatch out of their egg. So how many more chicks hatched? Let's count them. 1, 2. So we put a 2 underneath because we got 2 more chicks. So this is 2 chicks plus 2 more chicks equals, remember that sign means equals, so that means what? How many chicks do we have all together? Let's count all our chicks together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 chicks all together. So that's how we're going to do our math problem, and this is how we say it in math language. 2 plus 2 more equals 4. All right, now we're going to do this one with eggs. So we're going to pretend that we have a hen in the hen house, and that hen is laying eggs. Well, first, let's see how many eggs she lays. 1, 2. How many eggs did she lay? 2 eggs. So we're going to write a 2 under those eggs, and they actually already wrote it for you, so you just have to trace over the 2. Now remember, when we see this sign, that means plus. That means we're going to get more eggs. So we started with 2. Now let's see how many more eggs did the hen lay. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. How many eggs did she lay right here? 3. So we're going to write a 3 underneath those eggs. So we have 2 eggs plus 3 more eggs equals how many altogether? So we got to figure out how many eggs did the hen lay all together. So let's count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many do we have? 5. So we're going to write a 5 over here on that line. So when we look at this, we have 2 plus 3 more equals 5 all together. Good job. So we just added all these eggs to find out how many eggs the hen laid. All right, we're going to come down and do this next math problem. These are little sheep. Look at them. And we're going to pretend that the sheep got lost and we had to go find them. So we went out with our dog and our truck. And how many sheep did we find first? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many sheep did we find and put in our truck? 4 sheep. So we're going to write a 4 underneath them. Now this is the plus sign. That means we're going to get more sheep. Very good. So how many more sheep did we go find? Let's count it. 1. So how many more sheep did we get? 1 more. Very good. So we're going to write a 1 under that. Now we got to figure out how many sheep did we find all together. So we're going to add all of our sheep together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how many sheep did we find all together? We found 5 sheep. Very good. So we found 4 plus 1 more sheep equals 5. Very good. Okay, now we're going to come down to the last farm adding problem. And these are little bells. Did you know that farmers ring the bell? Actually, the farmer's wife uses the bell to ring at lunchtime because the farmers are way out in the field and they can't hear her yelling that it's lunchtime, so they ring a bell. And the bell can be heard way far out in the field. So when the farmer hears the bell ringing, he knows it's lunchtime. So let's count how many bells we have. So first, let's pretend we're ringing the bells. So how many times did we ring the bell for the farmer to come in? Let's count. 1. We rang it 1 time. But guess what? The farmer didn't come in. So we have to ring it some more. Let's count how many more times we ring the bell. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. How many more times did we ring the bell? 3, very good. So we're going to write a 3 underneath those bells. So finally the farmer came in, and we need to figure out how many times we had to ring the bell for the farmer to come in. So we're going to count all the bells together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So how many times did we ring the bell? 4. Very good. So we're going to write a 4 in the box. So when we say it using math language, we say 1 plus 3 more equals 4 all together. So we ring it 1 time, then we ring it 3 more times, we ring it 4 times all together. Great job on your math, guys. Go ahead and put that paper away, and I want you to get out this paper. This is going to be the last paper that we do today. So go ahead and get it out. This is called A Day on the Farm. And if you don't have this paper, or if you don't have pencils or crayons with you, go ahead and press pause. Go get this paper, and then come back. All right, this is just a really fun farm paper. It says, A Day on the Farm by, and that's where you write your name. Very good. And then down here you can see the farmer and the goat and the cow and the barn. And on this paper, I just want you to draw pictures of your favorite farm animals. So you can use your crayons or your markers or your pencils, and you can draw little ducks, draw a little circle and draw some wings. You can draw some legs and a duck. I don't know, does that look like a duck? And remember, if you make a mistake, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You can draw a cow. They have a little tail. And how many legs does a cow have? 4 legs. Very good. And let's see. I'm not sure what a cow's face looks like, but we're just going to make it smile. We'll make it a girl cow. And cows have little spots all over them, don't they? And they have ears. That's a funny looking cow. I don't know, that's alright though. And they have hooves, so we'll make some hooves on them. Let me try making a horse. What color are horses? Let's see if I can make a better horse. And does this look like a horse yet? How many legs does a horse have? 4 legs. That's right. We'll give him some little eyes there. Oh, it's a happy horse. All right, you guys. You can draw chickens, pigs, cows, horses, ducks, cats, goats, anything, any farm animal that we learned about today. And you can draw one animal, or you can draw lots of animals. You can even come down here and you can color your farmer and your goat and your barn. But just have fun with it and make your very own fun little farm. All right, good luck, guys. Hi guys, welcome back. How did your farm coloring go? Did you color your favorite farm animals on your little farm paper? If you did, good job. Well, that's the end of our video class today. You guys did such a great job, and I'm so proud of all the hard work that you're doing. I know that you guys are working hard at home and that you're doing what your mom and dad ask you to. I know that you're singing your songs and you're practicing your name and your why paper. Today we got to learn about farm animals, and we got to do our calendar questions and count Mr. Gobble Gobble's feathers and say the Pledge of Allegiance. We read some farm stories, we did our sounds, we did our why project. You did a lot of laborious work today, and I'm really, really proud of you. So good job. And remember to ask your mom and dad if you earned a treasure today. If you did really good and worked hard and listened to the video class today, you earned a treasure. So ask your mom and dad if you did good today, and if you did, you can come get your treasure on Saturday. Also, remember to come and get your apron if you haven't already. I have your aprons right here. So if you want to come get it, ask your mom and dad nicely if they can bring you over and get it. Maybe you can come on Saturday if you come to get your treasure. All right, you guys, before we go, guess what I brought? My magic magnifying glass. So I'm going to see who I can see through it today. And remember, if I don't see you today, it's okay. Just be patient, and I'm sure it will see you on another video class. All right, let me look. Who can I see? Oh, I see Ainsley and Seattle. I see Tori and Rhea. I see Paxton and Kennedy. Oh, and I see Sawyer C and Everly. And I see Annalise and Sawyer E and Scarlett. Oh, it's so good to see you guys today. I hope you're having a great day. And all the rest of you preschoolers, I hope you're having a great day too. Remember, you are good, you are strong, and you are smart. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.